this lesson is add mixed numbers and rename if needed. All right, so we're going to start with this math problem. 6 4/5 plus 2 3/5. Now, a lot of math experts like to write math problems sideways like that. But when I'm doing fraction math, I'm going to write my math problem so that my fractions line up. I think that's just the way that probably my 5th or 6th grade math teacher taught me how to add fractions. So I like it better when they are vertical. They've lined up the up and down line. So now we have 6 4/5 plus 2 3/5. And to start with, all we need to do is add. I always like to start on the right-hand side, just like when we did tens and ones in 2nd grade. So I'll do 4/5 plus 3/5. 4 plus 3 is 7. And you know you don't change the size of the piece. These are all 5th size pieces. So far I have 7/5. Let's add up the other column. 6 plus 2 is 8. Whew, glad that's done. Oh wait, you think we're done? No, we're not. Now we have to rename that because you can see we have a fraction that's greater than 1. To rename it, I'm just going to draw a little arrow over here to the side. This is the same as saying 8 plus 5/5 plus 2/5. Study that for a moment. Do you see my 7/5? There's part of the 7, and there's part of the 7. Why did I use 5/5? Because that's the same as 1 whole. We have to keep the denominator the same. This part of the lesson is talking about fifths. Now that I have 5/5 and 2/5, I can tell myself, I know what the final answer is. 8 plus 1 whole is 9. And the little guy left over is 2/5. This was 8 plus 1. That's how I got my 9. And I had 2/5 more. So our final answer for this math problem, I'm going to circle the final answer, 9 2/5. Let's practice another one. Here we have 8 3/6 plus 5 2/6. Again, I'm going to start on the right-hand side, and that's similar to what would be the ones column in 2nd grade. But here we go, 3/6 plus 2/6. That makes 5/6. You're right. Now what's 8 plus 5? You got it, 13. Now take a good look at this. Our fraction is 5/6. We only need to change that if it's a fraction greater than 1. This time we don't need to rename it. Remember how I said we were going to rename if needed? This one is not needed. The answer is 13 5/6. I don't have to change this guy at all because he is all right just the way he is. So I will circle my final answer. Final answer is 13 5/6. Here's another example. Let's add it up. 3 8s plus 5 8s. Bingo. 3 plus 5 is 8. And now do the other side. 3 plus 2. You got it. That's 5. 5 and 8 8s. That should be doing some little happy fireworks in your brain right now because you know what 8 8s is. That's like saying 5 plus 1 whole. Bingo. The answer's 6. But wait, there's no fractions. That's all right. When we put our 8 8s together, we got 1 whole. And that happens sometimes. Our answer is really not a mixed number. It's just a regular old number, the kind you learned in preschool. There we go. Our answer is 6. And here's where we might use this in a story problem. This story problem is about Brad. Brad has 2 lengths of copper pipe to fit together. One has a length of 2 5/12 feet, and the other has a length of 3 7/12 feet. How many feet of pipe does he have in all? So I need to write my fractions down, my mixed numbers down, and add those up. Hopefully Hopefully you know which end to do first. I will do the side with the fractions. 5/12 plus 7/12. 5 plus 7 is 12. And I don't change the denominator. So there I have 12/12. Let's add up the other side. 2 plus 3 is 5. Now hopefully your brain is telling you 12/12. I know what the number is for that. So we'll go over here. And even though your brain knows it, please write it down. That is the same as 5 plus 1, which makes the same as 6. So Brad has 6 feet of pipe. Hey, that was the answer to our last math problem. All right, if you still have questions, make sure you ask Mrs. Corbin for help at recess time.